A little bit about me, because I know you're wondering. I sit down when I pee. Because I like to pee with the option to poop. Anybody else? Anybody else? It's a guys only question. Girls are always pooping. At least that's what I've been told. You guys want a joke? Is that what you want? Knock, knock. Chain letter. Tell this joke to 10 people or your mom will die. It's true. Have you ever wondered if my dad could be any sandwich on the McDonald's menu, what sandwich would my dad be? Have you ever wondered that? Well, I have, and my dad would be the McRib, because you never know when he's gonna be in town. And then when you find out that he is, you get really excited, but you don't see him anyways. I dedicate this first song to my parents. They're not here right now. They're alive, they're just not here. You should get married before you have kids, so you can make them sad whenever you get divorced. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And then, Mom, you'll get a boyfriend, and his name will be Larry. And he'll tickle me. Why did you have to tickle me, Larry? Why did you let Larry tickle me, Mom? A little word of advice. If you want your kid to grow up and be creepy, name him Larry. Works like 99% of the time. By round of applause, who knows a creepy Larry? True story, when I was younger, Larry would give me money all the time. He actually gave all the kids in the neighborhood money. Yeah, he was a pedophilanthropist. You have to know what 2 words are to get that joke. Chances are you probably know the worst one. I'm sorry. For this next joke, I have step-parents. I don't like to call my stepdad my stepdad. I like to call him my faux pas. It's true. My grandpa has Alzheimer's, so I bought him a memory foam pillow for his birthday. It remembers better than he does. It remembers my birthday. Have you ever gotten into a pillow fight with a memory foam pillow? You'd remember. That's one pillow fight you'll never forget. Ever. Do you guys like to text message? I don't like to text, but I will occasionally call my friend, say 4 words, then hang up. Sometimes he'll call back, say LOL, and then hang up. Sometimes he tells me that he's smiling. For some reason. I don't like to call them farts. I don't know about you guys. I like to call them food ghosts. Because then instead of smelling a fart, you're like solving a mystery. Dude, what was that? That was the ghost of pepperoni past.